You know, we came in this fall camp with so many areas that were intentional of improving this football team. And one was to yield balls going over our heads from a secondary standpoint. I thought today was one of our better days, if not the best, for our secondary. Carl Austin 100% back in full stride today. Was good to see him. We had again Lorenzo Dantzler, who had some nicks and knacks. He practiced full today, and I think the pressure that our defensive line was able to apply allowed our secondary to be productive in the back end for us. Got Brendan Brady back today on the offensive side. He ran around well. Again, we were conscientious and from a precautionary standpoint of bringing him back. So we're going to slowly keep bringing him back. But the health of our team is getting where we need it to be from that standpoint. So a good day today. We've had better. We've had worse, but a solid day all in all on this day.
Frank, you said you were going to sprinkle in a little bit of Incarnate Word this week. What can you tell us about what they do?
Yeah. Well, from a special team standpoint, it was our emphasis today. And so we took care of our responsibilities, identifying those things and starting to take shape of it. From a defensive standpoint, their style of play, their front, the packages they do, we exposed our team to it today. We not necessarily game planning, but running our base plays against the things that they show. From an offensive standpoint, we've been doing it throughout, to be quite honest. We've gotten spread sets, we've done tempo things that they do so that our defense is accustomed and ready to put their cleats in the dirt and fire off the ball.
Coach, what has Antonio Parks shown you getting involved here?
He's done a solid job for us.
What was the decision to move him from corner to safety?
He's a better fit there.
Do you think he could play a decent amount this year, or what do you expect from him?
Yeah, we signed him so that he can contribute, and we think his greatest opportunity to contribute to us will be at the safety position.
How about Clarence Hicks? How does he fit in coming in here?
Fierce pass rusher. Elite speed, great get off, a really dynamic pass rusher. Gives us something, some added value at the edge position for us. And stout enough to be able to play on rundowns as well, but he's a specialist when it comes to rushing the quarterback.
Frank, there's a new place kicker on the roster, a kid from New Orleans. What can you tell us about the decision to add another place kicker?
Yeah, we just we had one. We have one. We have another, and Matthew Cluck, who's more of a kickoff guy. He can kick it with depth and with height, but to kick it through the upright, we've been only practicing one, and so we needed to have some quantity there, some value in case things went wrong, and so he didn't practice today. Young Heitmeyer didn't practice. He practiced, but he didn't kick any live kicks. Today was his first day of his acclimation. Nolan Heitmeyer is his name, and so but we think he'll give us some competition and give us some depth at the place kicking position.
Coach, as you prepare for your week one opponent, you're going by, I'm assuming, what you saw on them from tape last year.
Yeah.
But at the same time, every year when you get ready for that first opponent, how much of it is you try to prepare for the unexpected as well? I mean, just like they are for you, because it is a new season.
Yeah. Well, for them, they have some turnover for their team as well. But basically, you look at what that head coach, those coordinators have done over the years, and you study it, you study them, their tendencies and the things that have happened. There'll be unexpected things, and there'll be in-game adjustments that we'll have to adapt to. But all we can do, as you do with any opponent, is just prepare for the things that they've done over the years, and we feel we have a grip on that staff and where they've been and the things they've done, and we'll use it as our guide.
Coach, at this point, are starting roles starting to take shape this late in the camp as you get ready for the week one?
Yeah, it is in some positions and some not. It's one of the reasons we're not full throttle with the opponent, because we're still shaping us. And then to turn your attention to them is to say that we're completely identified with depth at every position, and let's start preparing for the game when we're still developing our team in some areas and trying to shake things out. But it's starting to clear the picture for us, and hopefully by the end of this week we'll be solid so that we can go into a week of prep for game planning for UIW.
Coach, we saw Sergeant Guerrero out here. I understand he talked with the team last week. What was the message to the team from him?
Just about never quitting. That circumstances you can't control will happen in your life, and that if you continue to push forth, you can still achieve all the things that you want. A great inspirational piece for our football team. He's a part of the UTSA family, and we enjoy having him here. Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.